Hi everyone, this is Jackie Jones, founder and CEO of Way We Do. Today I'm going to take you through a purchasing process to demonstrate Way We Do's activated checklist module. Way We Do's activated checklist module can be used for any process, including this purchasing process. And as a business process management tool, you can create a master process, and then your team can then run multiple instances while your management team and yourself will have visibility of what is on track and what is not on track. The benefits of using Way We Do's activated checklist is to, first of all, get your team organized so everyone is on the same page. It also helps you to deliver consistently to customers. It speeds up the information and transition flows between steps of a process. It helps to reduce rework and fixing things, and overall it improves efficiency and reduce cost. So it's a fantastic tool to make improvements in your business and organization. So let's go through this purchasing process that we have on screen. So Way We Do's activated checklist has a title. You can then have some overall instructions telling your team how to use this particular process. We then have the steps listed on the left-hand side, and then you can open it up to display an instruction panel, which will show instructions or a procedure on how to perform that particular step. So to run this master process and create an instance of the process, we click on the Run Checklist button. You can also run instances automatically by creating automatic schedules and also by actions that happen in other web apps that then send messages to Way We Do to run certain processes automatically. But we're going to run this one manually for the purpose of this demonstration. So I'm going to read the instructions. It says click the Run Checklist button and enter the name of the project, product or service into the activity title. So I shall do that, and today I'm going to be purchasing a new trade stand for the conference I'm going to. Click confirm. Okay, so from there it's asking me to review the policy. So just so that as an employee that's purchasing products and services on behalf of the organisation, I know what the rules are. So I read that and then I simply click it off, stating that I have read that. From there is asking if I'm sourcing from an existing or new supplier. So in this case, I would like to go to a new supplier, so I click New. Next, it asked me to provide a supplier pack to that new vendor because they're not currently in our system, and we want to verify that they are a legitimate business, they are reputable, and they will do the best thing, do the right thing by our company if we were to purchase from them. So in here we can download forms or documents, and then I shall then email that to the supplier. So tick that off. Next is asking me to negotiate the price because as an employee, I need to find the best price for the company. So I'm out there in the marketplace representing the company I work for, and I have to look out for the best interest of the company and not waste the financial resources that we have. So to help me negotiate the best price, the process asks me what the value is. So is it up to $2,000? And if it is, then only one quote is needed. If it's between $2,000 to $10,000, then again, maybe only one quote is needed, maybe two quotes are needed. If it's between $10,000 to $150,000, then in this case, three quotes are required. And if it's over $150,000, then a different step will display, and that is that it needs to go through a planned procurement engagement, and then the process would end. So for this particular one, I'm going to say that this new trade stand is about $8,000, so it's between $2,000 to $10,000 there. So it's asking me to go to the supplier to request a quote or a proposal. So in the notes field, I can now add some information. So I can call this Jenny's Design Services, and the cost is $8,000. maybe I can add the reason for marketing conference coming up. And you'll see here that there is an attach button, and this means that I can attach the quote that has been sent to me. So it'll be listed here as a document. If I have been emailing the supplier, I can also paste in the URL of that email communication. Okay. Okay, so the next, so when I add the quote there, I'll tick that item off. The next step in the process is asking me if there are any real or perceived conflicts of interest. So in some organisations, it is a requirement or as part of the policy that if you are related to that supplier or there is some type of conflict of interest, even if it may not be real, but it's perceived to be real, then you need to declare that conflict of interest. So in this case, I'll just say, well, Jenny's my cousin. So I'm going to say yes. From there, it will then ask me to complete a conflict of interest personal benefit declaration form. So I then go through that process or that form and then submit it. And I'll tick that item off as being complete. From there, once I've added all of that information, I can invite the procurement team to this process. So throughout the process, what we have been doing is adding these little notes here to prompt people to invite other people to participate in the process. We are about to release a new way of running the process where it will invite those people automatically to participate. So you simply click the Add Collaborator, so adding people manually, and then you simply select their name, or you can select a particular role. So in this case, I'm going to search for procurement, and I can see here that 2 people have been assigned to this particular role. So if I select that role there, it will then invite both of those people to access this particular checklist instance. Okay, so the procurement officer will then, when they receive the email and they click on the link to come to this particular process instance, they'll be asked to approve it or decline it. If I'm in the marketing team, for example, I won't be able to tick this item off as being complete because it needs to be done by the procurement officer. In this case, for the purpose of this demonstration, I have added myself to this particular role, so I can then show the next steps in the process. So I'll just click yes, that it has been approved. Okay, so next, as the person purchasing this new trade stand, that is asking me to raise a purchase order, and it provides some instructions here on how to do that. So, so these instructions can be text, you can add images or screenshots, and you can also add videos if you want to do that. So once I complete that, I tick that item off as being complete. Again, it's asking me what the value is. So it's between $2,000 to $10,000. And now it needs to be approved by the finance director. So I will invite that person. So I'll just put here Shanae. So Shanae will receive that collaborator invite to have access to this instance. And we'll tick this item off as being complete. And again, I normally would not be able to complete this task on behalf of the finance director unless I'm assigned to this particular role, which for the purposes of this demonstration, I am. So I am going to approve this purchase order because I need a new trade stand. And from there, it then gives instructions to the person making that purchase to send that purchase order to the supplier. So I'll tick that item off as being complete. So from there, we'll wait until we've received the new trade stand and the quality is as expected. So from there, I can leave some notes. I can take attach a photo of the new trade stand that was purchased, and then tick it off to acknowledge that the good or service has actually been received. Usually when you receive the goods or the service, an invoice is also sent to that person who made the purchase, and then it provides instructions on sending that to the accounts team. And then once that's complete, I'll tick that item off as being complete. So there we go. We've just gone through the whole process, the purchasing process of a trade stand using Way We Do's activated checklist. If you would like some assistance creating your own processes in Way We Do, feel free to contact our support team at support@waywedo.com. You can also book a meeting time or a training time with our team. If you go to waywedo.com/meeting, and that's where you'll get to speak with our client services or director team and sales team. If you are an existing customer, you can also go to our customer success team and they'll provide some more in-depth training. And you can book that time at waywedo.com/training. If you haven't received or you don't have access to a Way We Do account, you can sign up to a free trial simply by going to waywedo.com and then clicking on the free trial option. You'll have a 14-day free access to that, so you get full access to the whole software. Well, we look forward to receiving your comments or any feedback, and also look forward to hearing about any processes that you create for your organisation or company. Have a fabulous day, and I'll speak with you again soon. Bye.